All right, viewers, we're getting a big breaking news right now at this moment. Now, days after RS Pura Juvenile Jailbreak, now police flags overaged inmates in juvenile home. Now, 7 overaged inmates among 23 in RS Pura Juvenile Home. Now, police has flagged same to Social Welfare Department, which overlooks security of juvenile homes. Now, majority of local inmates among 7 overaged inmates in juvenile homes. So, days after RS Pura Juvenile Home, the big development here, juvenile jailbreak, police flags overaged inmates in juvenile home. 7 overaged inmates among 23 in RS Pura Juvenile Home. 7 overaged inmates among 23, and police has flagged same to the Social Welfare Department, which overlooks the security of juvenile homes. Now, majority of local inmates among the 7 overaged inmates in juvenile home. All right, Gursimran is joining us live for more details in this story. Gursimran, the latest details that we are fetching, that in the juvenile homes there are 7 overaged inmates. What details do you have?
See, it amounts to roughly a 30% that the jail inmates that are there in the RS Pura jail, they are overaged. There were total of 26 inmates in this jail, out of which 10 are overaged ones, out of which 3 managed to escape. That include the gangster Karanjeet Singh, along with 2 Pakistanis, Sanaullah and Ahsan. Sanaullah and Ahsan have been apprehended by the STF Ambala yesterday in an operation that was carried out with the help of Central Intelligence Agencies. But now coming to the present scenario that has been flagged by the Jammu and Kashmir Police to the Social Welfare Department that looks after the observation homes for the juvenile in Jammu and Kashmir. They have been told that these overaged inmates, they be immediately moved out of the jails because they can be a threat like previous 3 that include 2 Pakistani, Sanaullah and Ahsan, along with the Karanjeet Guga have been a threat that they carried out an life-taking assault on the policemen, injuring 2 of them, and then they fled along with the weapon. Karanjeet Guga is still at large, while 2 Pakistanis have been apprehended. Out of 23 that were left in the juvenile home in RS Pura, 7 are said to be overaged. That is, they have crossed their 18 years of age, but they are still being kept at the juvenile home, which poses a major security threat. Because see, when it comes to the juvenile home protection, it is not for the Jammu and Kashmir Police to protect. It is for the Social Welfare Department to ensure the security. But J&K Police was deployed there earlier, but now police says that all the rules have to be followed. Otherwise, it is going to be a threat because you cannot carry, cops cannot carry weapon inside the juvenile home or outside the juvenile home in the jurisdiction or the vicinity. So it becomes really very challenging that if they plan or execute any kind of conspiracy that is prehashed with the help of the gangsters or the handlers from across the border, it becomes utmost challenge for them, and that is why these overaged inmates, they have to be moved to the other jails. While we speak of the 2 arrested, they will be brought to Jammu and Kashmir for the further course of action.
All right, Gursimran, thanks a lot for sharing information on this story. All right, viewers, now let's move on to